Hey everyone, my name's Princella, and I'm here to share with you today about the real struggles of deciding to create videos to make an impact and to talk to people about the struggles that I'd been through in my own life with authenticity and openness. Now, there are many videos trending right now talking about the realness of starting a YouTube channel and the things that people don't really talk about. So I think I should share some of the things that I'd personally gone through. I really think more people will also resonate with the message that I have to share on this topic as well. So this more personal side of the journey is a complex paradigm to tap into authentically. Naturally, our mind builds up this wall of protection, and it doesn't want to go there because it doesn't want you to get emotional. It doesn't want you to feel the physical sensations of your body that is feeling vulnerable. Our mind automatically protects us from these things. So what happens? The things that happened to me were that I would literally get stopped up, literally lose my voice. My emotions would start showing through in my skin. I would get red, blotches on my face, and all of these things. And I really felt like I was the only person in the world that was going through that. Slowly but surely, I started to notice that happening to other people, and I felt a little bit of relief by that. At the same time, I wanted to know, how do I overcome these fears? How do I understand where these hurts within my body are coming from so that I can tackle them? And what I quickly found out is that it wasn't about tackling them, it was about embracing them. These are one of many topics that I want to be talking about in these YouTube videos so that you can understand that you are not alone in that struggle. If you're a sensitive person and you don't understand how or when or why these responses or reactions will happen, and you feel as if there's no way to control them. Some time ago, I was diagnosed with a mental health condition that absolutely paralyzed me when I found out this person's interpretation of my diagnosis. After some emotional ups and downs, after having conversations with people that I trusted and I knew they had my best interest at heart, not to say that this practitioner didn't, but I also didn't know them very well, and they didn't know me very well. And they labeled me based off of pieces of my story that I had shared with them. It pulled me away from this textbook diagnosis from a person that really didn't know me as a human and know about the other factors that would have led me to the way I behaved in life. So really, my main story was about my emotional side. The story that I shared with him is that I'm an emotional person, and sometimes when I feel extreme excitement over something that I can't wait to do, or my joy and the energy that it gives me when I'm really happy. And then the downside of when something didn't work out that I was really excited about, and it just didn't work out. So I would need to take some time to recoup. And in my younger years, that would take me a few days. But as I got older and matured, I realized that it was just a part of my emotional cycles. And human design really helped me to understand that about my emotional side. And that was really, really significant. Which, by the way, if you're interested in hearing more about human design, please do leave me a comment below. I like to use human design with my clients one-on-one so that I can get to know them on a more personal and deeper level. If you're curious, do leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like to know about. So how does that impact my ability to create YouTube videos that would be most helpful to you? I started to recognize that I had some deep-rooted obstacles. Things like self-doubt, fear of failure, fear of success, lack of confidence, or just plain old challenging life changes. The passing of loved ones, passing of people that I didn't even know very well, but I heard a little bit about their story, and I felt the pain of that mother or sister or brother or friend that was impacted by their loved ones' passings. The news. Tragic things happen in the news every single day, multiple times a day, and they impact me. So I had to put up my boundaries there as well. Now, back to YouTube. For a long time, I felt lost and really unsure of what my next steps should be because I was seeing that I was a highly emotional and sensitive person, not really seeing these as my strengths or as my superpower. So I was lost in confusion, not knowing what to do. Again, if this is you or if you resonate with this, please leave a comment and let me know. First of all, selfishly, let me know that I'm not alone. And second of all, what were the struggles that you faced most? What are the things that you believe may really be holding you back? But when you go to take those steps forward, they just don't happen for some reason. Because I too felt like my goals were impossible to achieve. So struggling with the confidence to do the thing that I wanted to do was just the surface level. That was just the beginning. So as I started to recognize that I wasn't alone, I thought to myself, there has to be another way of dealing with these complexities, the complexities of our humanness and how we're meant to handle that for ourselves and how we're meant to handle these challenges even for others. And I'd always wanted a space where I can share this openly and honestly in a way that really serves others. There's so many gifts that come out of facing those challenges through creating YouTube videos. First of all, I get to talk about a topic that brings me life. It gives me energy. After I work with a client, I'm in my RV cleaning and washing dishes and organizing. I feel great. It gives me life. It gives me energy to do life. So not only do I want to continue to do work that gives me energy, I want to share with others how I did it because this may give you energy too. So giving it a go again has been a huge step for me. And as I mentioned before, yes, I'm still learning, but I want this to be a safe space for us to grow together. One very important thing to mention here is that if you are struggling and you don't know where it's stemming from, but you know there's more to tap into underneath, just take it step by step. Take one step forward. Maybe you want to create YouTube videos as well. Just start with a script. Maybe you record off the cuff and just think of what comes to mind. Pretend like you're talking to someone that's your greatest confidant. One of the biggest lessons that I learned was that when I did something that was challenging, such as creating a YouTube video that I wanted to share, I would just delete it. I wouldn't go back and look at it and learn from it and refine. When I started doing that, it changed everything. When I got over feeling embarrassed over the thought of someone seeing my video, and I started looking at it as a way to improve because I knew it was something that I wanted to do. So how can I improve this if I'm not willing to go back and look at it again and see what would make me feel better in presenting my message or my ideas with others? What would make me feel better? And I started there. So if you're struggling with where to start and you feel like you're not ready, trust me, I've been there. That evolution of understanding what it felt like to be ready changed and it shifted over time. As I said, it would start with just understanding what kind of message I wanted to deliver. Then next was writing a script. Then next was creating a video. And then next was looking at it again and analyzing what went well and what could go a little bit better. And I learned from it and grew from it. And each time I did that, the better my videos became. And sometimes I would just let messy exist. Sometimes I would keep mistakes in there, and that works for me. So I don't have all the answers, but it sure does help to hear what your comments are. And if I can remotely offer any type of support that may be a guiding post for you, I want to share that with you. So if this is a goal of yours, either YouTube or just starting a business and you want to learn how to talk about what your dream goals are, let's support each other through our highs and lows. Thank you for being here. And I can't wait to see where this journey takes you. By the way, if this video helped you in any way, Please consider liking this video. And if you think you might be able to learn a couple more things from me and my journey, I do hope that you subscribe and let me know what you'd like to hear more about. Thank you for joining me.